guest is Developmental Director of BronxWorks, an organization making a difference in nearly 40,000 people in the Bronx each year. And here with more than this great organization is Mr. Ken Small. He's going to tell us all about this organization. Now, the last time we spoke, we were talking about
Precious,
the movie. Yes, indeed.
It's been a while.
Yes. About a year and a half?
It's been about a year and a half. A lot's been going on at BronxWorks since that time, and I'm very excited, as always, to be on open.
What's happening with BronxWorks today?
Well, the big thing that's going to be taking place in about 2 weeks is our annual event. We're going to have our annual event on Thursday, May 19th. It's going to be right here in the Bronx, and it's going to be taking place at the Hard Rock Cafe at Yankee Stadium. We're going to be honoring two folks, actually one person and one institution. The individual that we're going to be honoring is a BronxWorks board member, Mr. Mark Kemeny, and the institution that we're going to be honoring is a Bronx-based business, ISE Office Supplies.
Alrighty.
And we're going to have one of the BronxNet personalities as our master of ceremonies.
And who will that be?
That is going to be Baron Ambrosia,
All right.
who in his other life is known as Justin Fornell. So
He keeps worms in his pocket. Yeah, he's going to take it and eat worms right on the set.
well, we hope Baron doesn't do
place up.
anything like that at our event. But we're very excited to have another BronxNet personality as our master of ceremonies. It's been a tradition of sorts for us to work with BronxNet, and we've had several BronxNet personalities in the past serve as MC, so we're very excited to have Baron.
Fantastic. For people who don't know, tell us about BronxWorks. What is it all about?
BronxWorks is a multi-service organization that was founded back in 1972. And the mission of BronxWorks is to improve the economic and social well-being of low-income individuals, families, and communities. We target our efforts in the South Bronx, and as you said in your opening, we make a difference in the lives of about 40,000 people every year. We provide services literally to folks at every stage of the life cycle, from preschool children right on into young people who are in elementary, middle, or high school. We have a number of programs that target working age adults, and in addition, we do work with senior citizens. And we provide services to a number of special need populations, which include people with AIDS, immigrants, people making the transition from welfare to work. So we're a very comprehensive organization. We have 30+ sites throughout the Bronx, and we're proud to continue to be able to make a difference in this great borough.
And what makes BronxWorks so important in our community?
I think what makes BronxWorks a very significant organization is the fact that we have a great deal of reach, we have a great depth of service, we've got very committed staff, we have a committed board. We're an organization that's really focused on making the Bronx a better place. And I always say to folks, I think back to what the Bronx was like when I was a student at Fordham University in the mid-1970s, and I take a look at what the Bronx is like now. And I'm proud to work for an organization like BronxWorks because we've been part of that new story, part of the good story in terms of the revitalization of the Bronx.
BronxWorks rocks. Wow. Tell us about it.
Well, as I mentioned, the annual event is upcoming.
Yes.
And we're very happy to, again, be having the event here in the Bronx. You know, it's interesting that we're doing our event during the Bronx Week period. And, you know, folks say event, Bronx. Some folks think of that as being an oxymoron. But we've had our annual event here in the Bronx now. This will be the 5th consecutive year. And we used to do it at the Bronx Museum. This is going to be the 2nd consecutive year that we're going to be at the Hard Rock Cafe. So we're very proud to serve the Bronx. We're very proud to be doing our annual event right here in the Bronx.
BronxWorks rocks. Now, there's a lot of things happening there. You're giving away tickets and iPads, and you have the private gourmet. I hope Baron is not cooking, though, that day.
Baron is not cooking.
Don't put him in the kitchen, I'm telling you.
One thing I forgot to mention in terms of the event is we are going to be having a raffle. and we're going to be raffling off some wonderful items. And in fact, you don't have to come to the event in order to be the beneficiary of the raffle items. And among the things that we're raffling are airline tickets. So if anybody's interested, we've got 4 airline tickets, so a family can go and take a trip anywhere in the continental United States. Not the world, but anywhere.
Well, certain places you don't want to go right about now.
I hear you. But anywhere in the continental United States. And our raffle is going to be running through Monday, May the 9th. And we're very excited about that. We think it's going to be fun for folks.
What about the Apple iPad 2s? You left that out.
That's another wonderful gift. And I guess I should also say something about the Yankee tickets that we're going to be raffling as well. I'm not sure as to what game it's going to be, but I think it's going to be a game that's going to be sometime in June.
Yeah.
And anytime you can get to see the Yankees at the new Yankee Stadium, it's a wonderful occasion. And we're very happy to have the Yankees as one of the institutions that's helping to sponsor this year's event.
And these tickets are valued at about $200, so you're going to get some decent seats.
They're pretty good tickets. You won't be up in the nosebleed section, that's for sure.
Yeah. How can more people get involved with BronxWorks?
There are always lots of different opportunities for BronxWorks participation. We're always looking for volunteers, in particular in terms of working with our young people, also doing work with our seniors. And if anyone is interested in volunteering with BronxWorks or supporting BronxWorks through other means, you can always visit our website at www.bronxworks.org. If folks are interested in purchasing tickets or raffles for the annual event, they can go to our website or they can call area code 646-393-4007.
Tell us about your support for immigrant families.
BronxWorks has been doing work with immigrants now for 20 plus years, and we are one of the largest providers of legal services for immigrants in New York City. And in any given year, BronxWorks will engage somewhere between 1,000 and 1,500 immigrants. We help people to get green cards, we help people with citizenship matters, we help folks to secure petitions for their relatives, and we provide other services to support the immigrant community.
Can you also feed people and you shelter people, you teach people?
Feed, teach, shelter, support. Those are the key words in terms of the BronxWorks mission statement. And in terms of feeding, a lot of the feeding that we do engages seniors. Any given year, we'll provide about 150,000 meals to seniors at our 4 senior centers. Teach, we do a lot of work with young people. We have a range of after-school programs. Summer camp is coming up. We've got 3 locations where folks can get information about summer camp opportunities.
And that summer camp is located within the 5 boroughs, or you send them upstate somewhere?
We have day camps, and a couple of the day camp programs for, I think it's 3 days, actually take the young people out of the Bronx to a camp in upstate New York. But for the bulk of the 6 weeks of summer camp, the kids are here in the city, but they're doing a lot of wonderful things. They go on trips. There's a lot of education activities that they're engaged in during the course of their summer experience. And for a lot of them, it's, how can I put it? It's getting an education without an education, because it's a chance for them to learn while they're having fun.
There you go. Ken Small, Developmental Director, BronxWorks, in the house. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. I think BronxWorks is doing a great thing. Now, does it only deal with the members of the Bronx, families of the Bronx?
BronxWorks is a Bronx-based organization. We are a member of an organization called United Neighborhood Houses, which represents the settlement house system all throughout New York City. So for those who may not be in the Bronx, there are 30-plus settlement houses in the other 4 boroughs of New York City.
That do some of what you do?
They do similar kinds of work, yes.
Thank you so much. Ken Small.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you.